Well, I had no idea Oklahoma was such an important part of the Route 66 story, period. I'd never even heard the name Cyrus Avery before I got into Route 66. Now there's a nice big statue of him right next to the Arkansas River. But that it was a guy from Oklahoma that really spearheaded the whole movement to say, you know what, we need a highway that connects Chicago to Los Angeles, and it's going to be the best commercial corridor in the country, and we're going to put a whole marketing team behind it. And this is like 1927, and everyone's like, you're crazy. Why are you going to put money to tell people about a road? But it helped develop it into what it is today, and then, movies and music and books and all that kind of stuff. It has this legend around it. And it all grew out of just a couple of guys that said, this automobile is going to be kind of a big deal. We should really start preparing for it. Way back when people didn't want to put money down towards it. But every community has its own story. I talk about the Round Barn in Arcadia a minute ago. It was built in 1898, supposedly round to help it withstand tornado force winds. But you walk into that place and you can just feel the history of it. And some folks might say, well, it's just a barn. What's the big deal? And okay, I hear you. But when you go in there and you talk to the folks that have been volunteering at the barn for all these years and hear their stories of what the community was like and how it's evolved, Route 66 is a road of the past, but it's also a road of the future. Like I mentioned a minute ago about, we need to pave this. This is really important. We need to connect these communities. The interstates wouldn't have developed like they have without Route 66, which is its own story. Yeah. But now Route 66 has the potential, let's bring electric car chargers on here. This is a great spine that exists already. And when people kind of scoff at that, I just tell them, Route 66 has always been looking forward, and we're still there.